Hey everybody, KC0VII Tom here. It is September here in North Iowa and southern Minnesota. That means just one thing. A lot of the small towns are doing their Fall Fest celebration, celebrating the fall and harvesting crops. We're here at St. Ansgar this gorgeous morning. It is absolutely a fantastic day weather-wise. Right now it's kind of partly cloudy, a little chilly, about 60 degrees. But we're talking highs in the lower 80s, so it's going to be gorgeous. I'm in a t-shirt and cutoffs, and I should have grabbed a pair of sweatpants to start the day out with. But it's going to warm up here real quick, so we'll get going. The event starts at 9 o'clock, and again, like I said, I'm here early. I'm going to walk around as people are setting up, just show you where everybody's going to be at, talk to a few vendors. Then we'll do another loop after it starts to see the crowds coming in. And we're supposed to go to about 4 o'clock, but I don't think where the crowds are going to keep up. There's a football game today, and kind of a big rivalry. If you're not from Iowa, it is known as the Clowns and the Pigeons. If you are from Iowa, it's the Iowa State Cyclones versus the Iowa Hawkeyes. This has been going on for umpteen years. I'll put it down here, how many times they played and who has the best record. It is a real big deal here in Iowa at work. Everybody's always talking about whose team's better, who's going to win, all this stuff. The only thing I know, Gophers are going to win tonight, so that's the only thing that matters. So let's take a little walk around and see what we can see. Well, like I said, we'll take a stroll down here. We're on the north side of 4th Street, the main drag through town. We'll spin around here and show you where the vendors are setting up. The museum's on the extreme east end of the event, so we'll spin around here. We have some barricades set up down here, kind of give space between traffic and the vendors. Later on when the event starts, I believe they're going to close off the road, make it a little safer for pedestrians. Or I see they got some cones out here, so maybe they're going to keep a single lane open in the center. Well, Paradise Pizza is doing a fundraiser for Shop with Santa, Walking Tacos. Hey Bill, how are you doing?
How's Tom today?
Good. Local person here in St. Ansgar, lives down by me, neighbor. A lot of the stores are doing specials also for today's event. We'll get down a little closer. I know we get a lot of people from out of town when it's going. Morning. And it's a lot of fun to see everybody. A lot of these vendors will be in Osage next weekend for their Fall Fest, and after that, I forget who's next. Also, I know up in Manorville, Iowa, there's Marigold Days today, this same weekend. That's going to happen. One time at work at the college, we had put a posting up in the mailroom and had everybody write down their local town events and the date. And you could have spent the whole summer from May till October hitting all these small town events. And it's kind of cool how, small town America. Hardware stores got a good selection of pumpkins, gourds, mums. A couple fire pits still. Looks like they're on clearance, maybe, I don't know. Again, a lot of nice stuff. Grasses potted up. Nope. Here comes a killer dog. How you doing? Everybody's setting up. A lot of times you'll see vendors helping each other. Morning.
Morning.
Get over here out of the way. Again, everything from food, pumpkin, gourds, knickknacks, jewelry. Now we're getting to the food truck area. I haven't had breakfast yet. I gotta see, maybe we got some type of breakfast burrito or something. Oh, there you go. They upgraded. Last time they added a big generator, now they got the 2 small inverter styles, so. And I don't see anything for breakfast. Picnic table set up in the shade. Like I said, as soon as it pops up, it burns off this cloud cover. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of times you'll see vendors helping out each other. It's kind of cool. Excuse me. Definitely gonna have to find a cup of coffee. So let's flip over the other side of the street and walk down that way. Gotta sit and talk to the ladies here at Saves Our Strays, SOS. They pick up stray animals and get them foster homes in there. It's a nice little program. We've got a couple cats over the years from them. Since Smokey cannot eat normal cat food, he gets plugged up. It just what happened, I bought a brand new bag of cat food, so I was talking to them if they want it or not. So I gotta run home and grab that and some other canned food. And let's head down and see what we got going here. Look at that, Save Our Strays. They got a lot of neat stuff you can buy for your doggy or kitty. Oh, Tupperware. A lot of Tupperware. How come my lids don't fit? As you can see, everybody's setting up. Somebody's having breakfast. Is that a healthy breakfast? Looks like Timeless is going to have a wine tasting event. A couple more food trucks over here. Repeaters going on. Got little pumpkins. A lot of neat stuff here. Morning. Morning. Our bee man's here. Boyd's Bees. I don't see the beehive. He must have finally got. I realize he can't bring that all the time. It gets too hot on the bees, he was telling me. Here's the cupcake lady. This gal sells out so fast. Morning. Morning. Gonna have to come by you later.
Sounds good.
Before they sell out.
Sounds good.
I think it's safer out here in the street. Definitely gotta find coffee. Little knick-knack jewelry, looking good. Morning, how we doing? Good. Candles. No, thanks. I'll swing back later. Uh-oh.
Well, that'll be fine. Careful. Yeah. How are you doing?
Pumpkins, a whole bunch of good stuff. Oh, embroidering. Ooh. Mittens. They got gloves? No gloves. Just mittens. Woodworking. Looks like, yeah, little plants, little knickknacks. Fairy garden stuff. Morning. And they're setting up here. We're going to have a live band later today. Street dance tonight. I'll be in Austin for Radio Club. Head down here to Saints, Paradise Pizza, and the museum, and we'll see what's going on. Like I said, a lot of these places are going to be local stores will be doing specials. One thing we got to do is hit Paradise up here. Like I said, they're doing a fundraiser for Shop with Santa, which is the Chamber's Christmas event. We've done a couple videos on that. It's a lot of fun. And Isha might point something out for TLJ to get me. She says, nah, you don't need that. So let's mosey around and see what else we can see. I just want to sit here and enjoy the sunshine. It's going to be a gorgeous day. It's after 9 o'clock. We're officially underway. We're going to spin around here and walk down on the south side. Probably stay in the street. A lot of people are showing up. Crowds should be fairly decent. Let's spin around here. Again, we're down here to Save Our Strays. We just had another food truck stop up. They're getting set up. I'm in search for coffee. And kettle corn is firing up, so it smells good. Too bad this isn't smell-o-vision. A lot more vendors are setting up, and the normal, after the vendors got set, before the crowds showed up, the vendors are buying stuff from other vendors. I always get a kick out of that. As you can see, the crowds are starting to build. Oh, it looks like they got coffee over there. About to make this pass and head down there. A lot of neat little artworks, woodworking, honey. Got a couple guys doing honey. Boyd's over there. He's been here for a lot of years. Tim Pink is over there. He's got maple syrup also besides honey. I think he said this is his second or third time here. And her Sweets Donuts. She's still got cupcakes, excuse me, not sweet donuts, sweet cupcakes. I may stop down, check on Jerry, see how things are going. In the museum, I got the 11 to 1 shift. Normally we're not open on Saturdays except for the first Saturday of the month, but since we've got a good crowd here in town, we decided we'd open up, and Jerry's going to take the first shift. Thank you, Jerry. And I'll take the second shift. We'll shut down at 1. Like it says, the Hawkeye Cyclone game is at 2:30, so we'll lose a lot of the crowd here. Katie's got still a good selection of mums and stuff. Some of this knick-knack stuff, as I call it, ceramic work, is just gorgeous. And we get past this one. Let's see, Paradise has nothing set up yet, so you won't bother heading down there. People are walking in. Parking is a couple of different places. City parking lot down there behind the hardware store. A lot of off-street parking. Everybody walks in. Okay, we are almost 11 o'clock here. I'm going to wrap this up real quick. We'll do one quick run down the main drag. We got a lot of people walking around, and a lot of fun today. Still haven't found anything good to eat yet. I'll probably hit the walking taco. Did find coffee. Let's spin around here and take a spin down. As you can see, quite a bit of people and dogs. And we got fairly good people, a lot of products, a lot of stuff being carried out. Hey, Bill. And we did leave the center lanes of the road open, so we gotta be careful here, make sure we don't stray too much from the side here. Stay within the cones or the VLC player. But a lot of neat new products. I've never seen those flutes before here. Again, this is the 22nd year of Fall Fest. A lot of people are having a good time. Ran into some former workers from Nyack and BS with them a little bit. We're gonna have to run over here to a quick loop through. We can get across the street here, yeah. Getting down there, food truck, SOS. Since Walter came down to his urinary tract problem, I had some food donated to Save Our Strays. Those ladies are very appreciative. 12-pound bag of cat food unopened. Yeah, we got woodworking here. Bud's Beads on the other side with some other knickknacks. You got wine tasting over here at Timeless. There's always an annual deal. They always do a good wine tasting, different types of wine. People taking selfies at the table with the stuff behind them. Over here we got Saint Stone. I don't see any gopher stuff. A lot of Iowa State stuff. Where's the gophers? We gotta have gophers, you know. But on that, let's take the buzz back. I gotta head down to my shift of the museum. Make sure you stop at the museum if you're out here. And probably grab a walking taco. Again, dogs are welcome. Make sure you have them on a leash. Make sure they're well behaved. They don't need to be muzzled unless they are like to kiss people a lot, like little doggy does. Out in the industrial park, they were telling me that Milk House Candles has an open house, a lot of people out there. She's pretty much sold out of these cupcakes. Hey, Doug. And stores, like I said, the stores are doing specials along with what's going on. So, something to put on your calendar. One thing I'd like to try to get going again is that summer calendar where everybody put in what your town and what special events you guys do. Because like I said, you could spend a lot of time just going each week and going around, hit these little special events, or if you're a vendor, it'd be a kind of neat idea to go out and hit some of these. If you're doing, woodworking or arrangements or gourds, fresh fruit, farmers market, a lot of farmer markets in the area. Looks like we're setting up for probably the band. They should be coming up here. They were talking about having live music this afternoon. Yep, it looks like a DJ service. On that, 7-3 everybody. Like I says, thanks for coming down. If you haven't, put it on the calendar for next year. Let's go get some lunch. Be sure to tell your friends, neighbors, other hams. Subscribe, hit that bell to get notification when new videos come out. Add comments below. 7-3 everybody. 3, 2, I'm tickling my nose.